Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. We survey Milan's famous Curva Sud, one of the truly great shrines of the beautiful game. And as you can see, we've already started here. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Milan are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Has a hit! Missed, but by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Driving on, a real charge here. Oh, that's neat. Mbappe has a shot! Away from immediate danger. Hoists it forward. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And that's been levered clear. Milan are very much the team that started on the front foot.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's hoisted clear. Ball's loose, who's getting there? A really good feat. Time to deliver. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Has a pop! And it's played forward. Done very well to intervene. Back into the middle. Mbappe, and the shot! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Still goalless at the moment. More than happy to take the muscular approach. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's got it, and he's got some, and the shot! Goal! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Keeper sends it forward. And it's got through. That's a throw. This could spell danger. Timely intervention. You can get that clear. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And it's Simeone. Now the counter. Forward it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lobs it in gently. Chance! This could fall anywhere. Tries to get it clear. Tries to dink it in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, great ball! Good clearance and very necessary. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there. And we've reached half-time. So now the team has broken through. It's certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Already up and running for the second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He hits it! He's pulled off a fine save!
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Looks to dink one in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gets it upfield. Gets it back.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, that's where he wants it. Oh, good interception. Back to the keeper and try something new. Forward it goes. Clavan does well there, alert. Hoists it forward, cuts it out. The sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and they've made him a clear target of their focus to keep him as quiet as they possibly can.
Battles to win it back. And it's played forward. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets it back. Simeone. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Forward it goes. Has a pop! Oh, another chance! Really well taken goal. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Milan take the lead, 1-0.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, the ride is still a bit bumpy, Peter, so they're chasing the cushion of a second goal.
Hoists it forward. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Dinks one in. Defending of the desperate variety. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He gets past his man. That's great strength from Simeone! It is a fantastic goal! He's got himself a peach of a goal! Smartly deceptive, what quality!
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
Cagliari grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, nice touch. That intervention was very necessary. He's had that put on a plate. And he heaves it forward. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's played forward. Clavan goes looking. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either.
He's had a goal! Decent ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift. Well, both sides.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Fence has got rid of that. Played back in. Lovely bit of skill there. Chance to shoot. That's gone a long way up and away. Forward it goes. Throw in. Referee's given a throw. He's had a shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Milan, and that's it. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. A note about... He's had a shot! Tries to get it forward quickly. Medel tries to locate someone up front. Dashing forward at pace. He goes for goal! He's delivered all right! And Bologna take the lead. So, a breakthrough already. Oh, great ball! Out to the... Gets up to head it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of...
Has a hit! In it goes! And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Over to the left. In comes the cross. Oh, he's found him in space. And here's Palacio. Inter Milan have been in fine form in front of goal. They've... Header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Well, there's something you don't see every day. Polly, played out to the right. He goes long. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Sansone. Palacio. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. That intervention was very necessary. And there's the end of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Reflections on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? No. Massive leap! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Hoists it forward. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Good clearance and very necessary. Goalkeeper's ball. Polly. And here's Palacio. Paulie tries to stroke it through. And it's played forward. Adriano. Rodri. And it's Palacio. Lovely bit of skill. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Has a pop! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete. Inter Milan go into the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down.
And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Bologna are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. 8 points out of 9, and soon to be none from 12 at this rate. What an adventurous run from a defender.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Five minutes left on the clock. Just a few more moments for them to hang on.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Going through.
Inter certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Get the better of his opposite number. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. He's trying the shot. And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. And with that goal comes comfort. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. He's made it. And that's it. Inter Milan, winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind and made it happen. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the attack. Goes for goal! Goal! Juventus! First blood drawn. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So, a breakthrough already. Juventus have been scoring with pleasing consistency. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going direct. Sansone. Oh, nice touch. Crosses into the area. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And they've been caught out here. Cut out in the nick of time. Chance to break. Hoists it high. Has he picked him out? Tries to get it clear. No foul, says the referee. Hoists it forward. Juventus are already ahead. The perfect start.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
There's the ball in. And that's been levered clear. He's got options out wide. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Pauli battles to win it back. And the counter is on. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Well, that's where he wants it. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Lucas. And help's available out wide. Knocks it away. Defending of the desperate variety. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Plays it out to the flank. It's a corner kick. The defence can get it clear. And it's played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Shot! And the keeper barely had to move.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Played back in. It's anyone's ball. And he heaves it forward. Plays it into the box. Firmly met. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. He's looking to get there first. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And he's going long. No, that's not going to find its target. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Real chance to break. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Now a chance to break. Lucas. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. The half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but it still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Juventus leading 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Juventus going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Played out to the right, back into the middle. Defence has got rid of that. And now they can launch a counter. Tries to stroke it through, cuts it out. He's made sure that that won't get through. And now the breakaway. He's through. And the finish! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Sansone. Gets away from his opponent. Forward it goes. Ball through needs to be... He's had a shot! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And he's cut it out. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Clearance and very necessary. Sansone. Dashing forward at pace. Gone back to the keeper. Keeper sends it forward. Sansone. Pauli. He's away! He's had a go! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight.
There's a long ball. He's picked it out. And that's been levered clear. That's been won straight back. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Bologna making another change here. Better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bologna just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Tries lifting it over. He's got options out wide. Can he deliver? Swat heads it! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And help's available out wide. Keeper's ball. Lucas. Could move up a gear here. And he just whacks it away. A couple of changes then in quick succession. Should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Goes direct to the front line. Well, they can break here. Looks to dink one in.
There's a real appetite from them to...
Lucas! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Juventus get it back again. He's through. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Oh, real danger here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He's gone for it! It's off target and by quite a way. Time for a change in personnel. Dinks one in.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Shoots! And that has been clubbed away. That's a great exchange.
Well, that was textbook stuff on the 1-2 there. Great link-up play, difficult to deal with.
Whose ball? Who's going to get that? And here's Palacio, lobs it in gently, looking for space out wide. And that is that. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And a clean sheet, of course, is always very welcome.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening. Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, this will certainly be a stern test of resolve. These are opponents for whom winning comes so easily.
Well, this is the team you'd prefer to avoid, Peter, but it can be approached with a different psychological stance, meaning their run has to come to an end, so why not here?
So it's away we go then. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now a chance to break. Milan are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. And now they can launch a counter. Mbappe. Mbappe! And that has been clubbed away. Milan are on a 5-game winning run away from home. And now the breakaway. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Forward it goes. Mbappe! Drills one in. And he heaves it forward. Oh, what a ball! No, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's played forward. Could be a chance. Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Defending of the desperate variety. It over to the other flank. Hoists it forward. Mbappe. Mbappe! Danger averted for now. And the finish!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Gets it back. Atalanta seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
Well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
He's got away. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Tries a shot! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's gone for it! And he's there to hoof it away. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Goes out once more. Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Knocks it away. Turns and goes back. What? He's tried one! Time! Goal! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Atalanta break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Mbappe. Hoists it forward. Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He's made sure that that won't get through. Played out to the right. Mbappe. Mbappe shoots! And that would have been some goal.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Safety. Away from immediate danger. And that's a throw. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Tries to dink it in. And he just whacks it away. There's the delivery. Cleared away. It's gone for a throw-in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Out for a goal kick. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Milan don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Attempts to play it through. Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That's good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. It's a promising ball. He's left his man. And a header! Good delivery. No joy.
Milan can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Being played forward. Well, that's where he wants it. And that's out of reach. And it's played forward. Done very well to intervene. Tries to get it forward quickly. Milan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there with these opponents.
So who's he picking out? Cuts it out. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Dashing forward at pace. Good idea, just poorly executed. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Lovely feet. Has a pop! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Milan have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Well, the referee's seen up to meet it! Tries to get it clear. Help's available out wide. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Goes direct to the front line. Milan have it back and they can go again. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Has he found his man? Defender's on the back foot.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Tries to switch the play. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Atalanta certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And it's got through. Oh, that's a waste. They get a throw in. Out again for a throw-in. Has a pop! Clears it out of harm's way. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. It has ended in disappointment, defeat, and back to the drawing board. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived. Goes for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Cleared without complication. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bruno Alves. Bruno Alves with a searching ball. Inter Milan have won their last 5 home games. Going for goal! Inter Milan have begun the game in high-octane fashion.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Looking for space out wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's sprayed out wide. It's out for a goal kick. What a throw in. It's a loose ball. He's gone for it! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Steered forward, tries to switch the play. Kuchka, and it's Damian. Looking for a decent ball in by Karamo. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Ball's out on the left now. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. A 1-0 lead established.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
He's making good use of his strength there. Tries a shot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just 1 goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Inter Milan leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Could move up a gear here. Hoists it forward. Shoots! Damian. Kurtic. Now a chance to break. A chance to play it in. Lovely bit of skill there. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's...
And the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been...
Has a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Lovely feet. And shoots! Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And that's been levered clear. Plays it over to the other flank. Pings it out wide. Oh, great ball!
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Has a hit! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure. Oh, real danger here. Karamo in with a header! Forward it goes. And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Inter really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to
And that's it. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Inter will walk away happy from this with such a show of defensive solidity and maturity. That's hard.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Goes long. Kurtic battles to win it back. Real chance! Danger averted for now. Has a pop! He's there to make a great save.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So what can they conjure from this one?
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into overdrive.
Away from immediate danger. Juventus have won all of their luck. Has a look and has a go. Been levered clear. Cleared without complication. Lucas! And the ball's come out. Goes to finish!
Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
So it is still 0-0. Throw. And that's been well dealt with. Lucas! This could fall anywhere. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Kuchka knocks it away. A real chance to break. Forward it goes. Tries lifting it over. Deflected over the goal line for a corner. Strong punch. It's come through. Tries to stroke it through. And he's there to clear it.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Going through. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be outmuscled. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Has he found his man? There's a long ball. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Tries to get it forward quickly. Kurtic. Karamo hoists it high, and he heaves it forward. Lucas. Oh, he's broken through. Hits one! He's going after it.
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Gets it upfield. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's played forward. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's been won straight back. First 45 minutes are up. And both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen a lot of willing accompanied by a fair amount of waste, so they've both got to tidy up their scoring act.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're already into the second period.
Juventus can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
He's got away. And he's made sure that that won't get through. And here's the chance to counter. Kuchka demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Hoists it forward. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Karamo. Kurtic. Kuchka. Gets wrestled off the ball. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could... Oh, real danger here! He's Lucas! And he's there to hoof it away. Karamo. And he's going long. It's a promising ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Back to the keeper and try something new. Still nothing to reflect upon in terms of goals here. It is 0-0.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Gorgeous control there. Goes for goal! Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Let's be lenient here. He'll get too many more chances. Chance to deliver a ball into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Play for a goal kick. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Lucas! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Dashing forward at pace. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Goes for goal! A great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And that has been cleared. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good idea, just poorly executed. And back to base. Brings it forward. He gets past his man. Karamo. Kurtic. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough.
Parma showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Has a hit! Oh, taken with style! And that could well be the winner! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Juventus take the lead.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
He's got options out wide.
Parma are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Parma are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
5 minutes left on the clock. Juventus need to hold on. Chance! In it goes! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Juventus could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Gets it back. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Done very well to intervene. Bruno Alves. Kurtic. And it's Kurtic. And he's on a charge. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Juventus emerge victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, it was a game that was won by sound tactics. The hustling and harrying forced mistakes and created control. Job done.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege. Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still. Great leap! Goal! Milan! Milan take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Plays it over to the other flank. Looking for a decent ball in. Keeps everyone guessing. Gets it into the middle. Oh, really good feet from him. He's had a go! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Mbappe. Cleared away. Defending of the desperate variety. Tries to get it forward quickly. Milan scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. And there's a long ball. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Heads it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Empoli can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Empoli are very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
Played back, chance! Mbappe! And we've reached half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Milan come off having scored the... Shoots! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Now shoot, going for goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
He's through. He gets past his man. And that has been cleared. Mbappe provides it a shot at goal! No mistake! And with that goal comes comfort. So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Over to the left. That'll be a throw. Gorgeous control there. Played towards the front men. Oh, that's nice. And it's been taken straight back. Hit into the middle. Played out to the right. Can he find a finish now? Hoists it forward. Empoli have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Gets wrestled off the ball. That is terrific skill. Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process...
Big chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
That looks a good ball. Here comes another cross. We can get that clear. Forward it goes. And it's played forward. That's a promise. Has a goal! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Milan take a 3-goal lead and they are... Goes for goal! And that's it. Milan are class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.